What's up, guys? So, long time no see, eh? We've got donkeys, dirt, dicks, lots. We have a lot to talk about, lots of updates, lots of stuff. Title is somewhat true, a little bit clickbaity, just kind of get as much people's attention that do watch my videos, if that makes sense. But yeah, last video. This could be the last video, at least for, I'd say at least for another month. But I thought it's long overdue. I've you know what, I've recorded probably 3 videos trying to update on stuff, and then one video I edited all the way, and then after the SV650 video that I posted, after I uploaded that, and very quickly it got like, I think it was like 5 or 6 dislikes straight away, and I'm just like, what's the fucking point? Why am I even doing this? And I was just like, well, fuck it, and just didn't upload the video. Then I gave it a month, and I look back at it, and it's got more likes and dislikes now, and I'm just like, oh, what's going on with this channel, really? And I was just like, oh, I really can't be bothered. I was like, oh, it is good that it's gone, like there's likes and people are enjoying it, but I don't know, because the problem I find with YouTube is people just like the videos, which is completely fair. I totally get it. I understand why people just like the videos. Like, it might not be their type of video, and with motorbikes it might not be the motorbike they want to see, or I was talking too much, or I wasn't talking enough. Like, everyone has their own different opinions, and people dislike the videos for whatever reason, but then they just don't leave a comment of why, and I just like, I can't help you if you don't tell me what's wrong, you know what I mean? It's like a fucking relationship. But yeah, this is gonna be probably, it could be like an hour-long video. So if you really want to know what's going on with this channel and just everything that's been going on, stay tuned. Probably put this in the background and just listen to it, because I'm not going to go to any exciting roads, no cheddar, nothing like that. It's just going to be in town, old school, talky, ridey, bing bada bong bong. That was a baby shoe, how sad. But yeah, I'm going to literally talk about everything. The bike I'm riding, the supermoto, just everything. And what I'll try and do is, down in the description and the comments, maybe one or the other, or both, is kind of like put down at what time each topic is. So like at 5 minutes in, I'm talking about what bike I'm riding right now. At 7 minutes in, about KTM, all that kind of stuff. I'll try anyway. But yeah, it's going to be a fucking long video. So yeah, ever since I uploaded that SV650 video, well, no, so to start off with, I privatized a lot of my videos. I kind of got to a stage where I was just like, I don't like the videos I like to watch back of myself is the ones where I'm racing other bikes and riding really fast and shit like that. They're the videos I enjoy most, like personally, to watch myself. So I privatized a lot of videos and only made the ones where I was racing and not talking public. I then went through and I was like, oh, but the Euro trip was so good. Oh, these videos were good as well. He does have a plate. When I see people with no gloves and just look sketchy like that, I check anyway. Fuck me, I'll chase him. And they ain't getting away from this bike, I'll tell you that. I'm already at 104 degrees. It's actually really nice today. Nice and warm and hot and stuff. I'm in second gear, there we go. So yeah, hopefully you can actually hear me, because I'm actually got a new camera. I'm got the Hero 5 session, not session, just the Hero 5 black, pardon me, which I got for free because, so I was recording for years with the GoPro Hero 4 black, yeah. I then got the session as like the Hero 5 session as like a backup camera, which worked really well. Then the mic import thing broke on the 4, so I used a 5 session as like my main camera. And then the casing, I lost the casing when we did the abandoned video, so I couldn't use that, so I was like, ugh. And then someone at work was like, look, I've got 5 session, I keep saying session, Hero 5 black that I don't want, comes with all these bits and bobs, you can have it if you want. I was like, cool. So I got that, so that's what I'm recording with, but I don't know if the mic works with it because I've never actually used it with the mic. I've only ever used it as like a commuting thing. Wow, that was good. I could filter, but I'm actually out riding for absolutely no reason, which I haven't done in probably over a month. Like, it's nice to escape in it and just get on your bike, have nowhere to go, and just ride, chilling. Listen up, they were up no good. Yeah. There's so many bloody ums. This takes me back to my first ever motor vlog when I was umming 24/7. For fuck's sake. So yeah, I was talking about that, and then I uploaded that SV650 video and nobody liked it. Well, initially nobody liked it, and I was just like, what's the point, and just stopped uploading, stopped editing. I was just like, I can't be bothered. I also was going through some shit with work, which was absolutely fucking shit. They are assholes. I no longer work there. They didn't fire me. I left, I didn't quit. I put in my notice and everything like that, but the way they were treating me, basically they were the main reason I had to go back on antidepressants and started self-harming again, was because of my boss and supervisor. Those two, they're absolute assholes. I hate them. Simple as that. S3, not RS3, still a nice car though. I actually took this bike over there to DH motorcycles, and they refused to do my fork seals for me because the bike is too new. And the fuck, it's 2007, it's 12 years old. How the fuck is this thing new? Oops. So yeah, so I was just going through a lot of things, and like I said, I have made an update video before, which I'll actually make, I'll upload and make public, and you can watch it, but it's like 2 months old, so everything that I was updated, I've had to update again. Does that make sense? But I'll upload that and make it public, because there was a willy in it. So if you want to see a willy, you can go watch that video, just for shits and giggles. I've also obviously got the Isle of Man videos, which kind of suck because this bike had a load of issues. What is going on here? This bike had a load of issues and it rained a lot, so we didn't get to see any races. I left early. I was on my own most of the time. It was a bit depressing. It was a bit of a depressing time, but haha, shit happens. Still, I've got a bag. My bag on right now is from the Isle of Man. I got to visit the Isle of Man and have a look round, and it's a cool place. But the racing, a lot of the racing was cancelled, and it just ruined the time I could have had. I want to go that way. The baffle is in right now, and that's just because I have my MOT tomorrow, but I'll get onto that in a minute. Ooh, damn it. So yeah, that's why I haven't really made any videos. I've just been dealing with a lot of stuff. So I actually don't have a job right now at all. Zero job. New money. Poor boy. But I'm off to uni. I decided, fuck it, I'm going. I'm off. Adios. So I'm off to university, which it was just a crazy step, and it was just a matter of a late application saying, do you know what, fuck it, let's see if I get accepted, kind of thing. And surprisingly I did, and I was just like, what? And I was like, do you know what, let's go for it. I hate the job I'm in at the moment. I've had a million job interviews, and not the fact that I didn't get them, I got offered a place every time, but I was just like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. That's why I love this bike. I'm kind of glad I got the baffle in, because this bike is hella loud anyway, and it like, the GoPro doesn't like it. It doesn't like the high-pitched noise that this thing makes. This ting, I'm a roadman now. Like, you can kind of hear that noise, but obviously the baffle's in, so it's very baffled. Hey, it's the mobile CCTV guy. He just rides around on an electric scooter. And he's mobile CCTV. It's quite cool. He nods to you though. Ooh, single-sided string on it. What else have I got to talk about? I'm gonna go get some fuel though, I think. It's not, the light's not on, but I think it does need some. Right, now let's talk about the bike. I probably will forget stuff, and if you've got any questions, I'll try and comment down below. If you're gonna dislike the video, go ahead and go fuck yourself. If you're not going to tell me why you dislike the video, probably because it's so long or anything, I don't care anymore. I'm not my jolly self, as you can probably tell. But, well, I am my jolly self. I am jolly. I'm happy. I'm in a happy place right now. I wasn't, now I am. But it's more of the fact that I've just got a million and one things to talk about. So you got no gloves on. That's one biggest pet peeve with bikes, is I have to be wearing gloves. I can squid everything else, but I have to wear gloves. It's the first thing that goes down. That and a helmet. You know what I mean. Anyway, oh fuck, I forgot what I was going to say. I was going to say something else as well. Oh, you can kind of see through here. I don't know if you can actually see that tattoo. There's a helmet there. I got my full left arm sleeve done. Finally, I've always had these little tattoos that you might have seen in old videos, but I saved up for ages to get a sleeve done. I wanted both arms done, and I finally finished it. It's finally all done. We did like do a session per month. Worked out quite well with money and the healing process and everything like that, and I absolutely love it. Love the tattoo to bits. It's gorgeous. I would show you, but I know I show my face and that now, but if say I was recording a video where I was going ridiculously fast, right, and for some reason I didn't blow the speedo or whatever reason, and then the police came over to me and was like, we've got you doing 100 miles an hour in this place, blah blah blah, from this video. I can say it's not me, and they can say yes it is, because it's got the same tattoo as you, blah 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 blah. But because if I hide my tattoo, and with the helmet on and how I record my videos, you can't see my face while I'm recording the videos, I can say, well, that's not me. You know, unless you've got visible evidence of me riding it at that time with my number plate and my face, then that ain't me. Like, they might just, you can still say it's me riding with my number plate and that, but you know what I mean. You know what I'm trying to get to, okay? You know, tattoos are something they can use against you. Stuff. Hello, Woofer. So another thing is the motorcycle I'm on. Now, if you guys, the keen-eyed versions of you guys, that's what I was going to say. Oh, you were going to go then. You weren't looking at the indicator, were you? The keen-eye people out there would know this is actually the 2007 Suzuki GSXR 1000 that I swapped for my R3. I swapped the R3 for this. It's still the same bike. It looks completely different now because I saved up and I bought a new fairing kits for it, and I stripped it all down after the TT and did obviously the basic service, oil change, chain and sprocket, but I also took the old fuel pump out, replaced the fuel pump, replaced the fuel filter, brand new iridium, whatever, spark plugs. I got a new front tire fitting on tomorrow. I got a new return on the back already. New brake pads front and rear. Got to get some new discs. I've basically just been because the bike was good, but it was very ghetto. I didn't like the paintwork was okay, but it was a very ghetto setup, like very. Ooh, there's a speedo camber logo there. I was like, do you know what? I know they come here now and then, but I've never actually seen it. So there you go. If you live in Baffinadust, there is the little cheeky bastards. What else can I say? But yeah, I will get off and I'll show you. So basically, you'll see in the Isle of Man videos and stuff that I will put out. I'm going to put out every video that I did record. I will put it out. You'll see in them when I went over the mountain, the bike was bogging out like fuck. Like, it was terrible. I need to check I'm still recording. I don't actually know. I can't see. I'll pull over in a minute. I probably isn't. I've got a spare battery on me, but you know how it is. Yeah, it was bogging out. You'd give it full throttle and it'd be like jerky as balls. It was horrible, and it cut out right at the top of the mountain. Like, you couldn't see anything. It was completely foggy, and the bike cut out, and I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. So I was like, that's the final straw. And what I thought it was because I had gone from the Cat with 2 end cans to a single straight full system. But then I did some research and stuff, and I was like, no, I'm sure it's the fuel filter and the fuel pump, which I replaced, and I've still got the full system on now. So not twin sides, it's just a SP engineer on one side, full system exhaust. And it runs so much better now. I replaced all that. So smooth. Idle's still off, which I'm not sure what it is just yet. Like, it kind of sounds like a rotary engine when you start it up. I thought that might have been the spark plugs, but it wasn't. I'm sure it's something else, which I can get looked at. Which actually today I went in to book my fork seals, which at JHS Racing, which are really good. I've never been there before, but they were so like professional, and even the woman at the desk, the receptionist, she knew more than I did about bikes and stuff. I went to there, dropped off the bike, got an Uber to Fowler's, and then they rang me again, and they were like, so we were going to do the fork seals, but we've just noticed all of these other things, and they listed off like 20 different things wrong with this bike, and I was just like, ah, busted. I was just like, oh, that's not good, obviously, and I need to get all that done. And that was today, and I've got an MOT tomorrow, so I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna have to cancel that MOT. But I also had the MOT and the front tire to be fitted. But yeah, they quoted me for 1,600 quid's worth of work, not including an MOT. And I was just like, oh my god, I don't have the money for that right now, but I will get it done. It was different things, like there's something wrong with the rear shock, which I knew about. It's always been quite very like spongy and just doesn't seem to do much. But they said they were going to do a full suspension setup. That's why it's so expensive. Oh, folks, a full. Hold on, we're gonna have a bit of fun. There we go. Full suspension setup with new springs and obviously the fork seals. Oh, another buzzard. What else? New discs, but I was going to do that anyway. Some with the front sprocket. It's very weird. They were going to look at it. Basically, it was all little things they were like that aren't right, and they want to look at and just get everything sorted, which I'm going to get done. But I can't do it. I can't give them my bike right now and go do it all. I'm going to have to do it in times. Like, I technically shouldn't be riding the bike right now because it's got so many issues, but hey, you guys needed a video, and it's not like it's not safe. Like, I've done a lot of work to it. It's just, it's got 62,000 miles on it. Okay, things are gonna be wrong. But yeah, I changed all the fairings. I had so many problems with the lights, and with this thing it's got the HID upgrade lights, and I fucking hate them. So I've had so many problems with the lights and indicators. They all work now, apart from the number plate light, but that's just because I haven't connected it yet. Realised it didn't even have a rear brake switch, so I've had to fit that. What else? I did so much to this bike already just to get it where it is now, and it's already a million times better, but after I've done everything it's going to be even better. Right, and I'll show you the bike in a minute, don't worry. Let's talk about the KTM. So the supermoto, there was, why is my high beams on, that I was going to do a reveal video on. There still will be a reveal video on, but it's not going to be anytime soon. I know I keep saying that it's going to be coming, it's going to be coming, it's going to be coming. It's not going to be coming anytime soon. I finished the bike, it was all good, it looked amazing, blah 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 blah, but there was little problems with it and it just didn't run very well. Yeah, fuck you all, I'm a bastard. It just didn't run very well, and I took it out recently because I've been going to a certain quarry, legal or illegally maybe. We've been camping over there on little pit bikes and a KX125, which is not a pit bike, and like having fun. And I took the KTM there, and riding up there wasn't too bad. It was backfiring and stuff, and it was bogging out a little bit, but it wasn't terrible. And then, but as soon as we got to the quarry, I was like, mate, there's fuel pissing out of it, like it's bad. And it wasn't pissing out of the overflows, it was pissing out of the airbox. And we took the air filter out and we were just like, yeah, that's fucked. Look, there was a massive puddle of fuel in the airbox. It's obviously a carb issue, but basically what I'm doing with that is I'm going to strip it all down again, re-powder coat the swing arm and frame. Well, I'd never powder coated it, I sprayed it myself and it looked good, but because of the petrol spraying everywhere, it just ruined that. So I want to get it professionally done, and it was black, and I think I'm going to go for white. Now, because there's not going to be a reveal video for a very long time, I'm going to tell you what supermoto it is. I'm not going to send you a picture, I'm not going to put a picture up or anything, but I'm going to tell you what supermoto it is. It is a 2006 KTM EXE 525. When I bought it, it was an animal. And actually, do you know what? Just because you guys are the best and I've just delayed it so long, I will post a video or a couple of videos in this video right now of when I first bought it, what it looked like and how it rode, because it is an animal. So here it was at. That's pretty much there. You know, it looks completely different, trust me, and it's going to run even better than that. Now I'm going to have a... Oh, I needed to check if I was still recording. Hopefully I am. Hey, I actually am. I'm going to have electron fuel, carb thing, fuel system thing. It's going to have brand new full system, all sorts. It's going to have so much. Don't you even worry, like, that bike is going to be a beast, and you guys are going to love it. Okay, now let's talk about this. So, as you can see, it is a completely different bike. SP Engineering full system exhaust, brand new fairings. Obviously you've seen the mirrors, the indicators. Basically the floppy mirrors were pissing me off. Like, the left hand side one was broken, the indicators would work now and then, it was just pissing me off, so I wanted to get some flush ones. I got some flush ones, put little bar end mirrors on. I think it just cleans everything up, and I love it. What else? Took the passenger pegs off. Ignore the white tape on that. I need to put some new red ones on. For some reason it had white underneath the red tape, don't ask me why. Ignore this white bit here. I think that's just glue, but I'm just going to get a new sticker. Mate, there's just so much done to this bike, I can't even remember. But it's getting there. It's getting there. It looks gorgeous, I think, and do you know what? That is going to be a good picture, so I want to get a picture quickly. So yeah, there's a few videos that I do want to get out that I have recorded, which I think you guys will enjoy. I actually found out that my speedo is restricted. Take that as you will, but that will come out eventually. Obviously the TT, a KTM, some KTM bits, as I said. But yeah, I'm off to uni, so there's not going to be many videos. That's why this is probably going to be my last video, at least for another month. But this video needs to get out, because I can't. I was, like I said in another video, I was just going to disappear, but I can't just disappear. You know, I have to at least let you guys know, because you've been a good audience, so I fucking have to tell you what's been going on. Oh, also with the KTM, it had so many issues. At one point, the very first time I took it out, I was kind of rushed out. I rushed to get it out. There was obviously a short circuit somewhere, and I got down to here, or just up the road, and my battery set on fire. That was a scary moment, when you see smoke pouring out from your bike. And I was lucky that there was no fuel in the carb at that point, because the fire, it was actual fire, and I was lucky enough to just rip the seat off, rip the panel off, and just fucking shut the battery out. I was so lucky. That was not a fun experience. So much has gone on, so much. But yeah, if you want, I'll make some of those videos public again. I think would be nice. What else? I'm not going to tell you what I've been studying, or what I'm going to be studying at uni. I actually go up to uni in 2 days. I'm not going to tell you what uni I'm at either, just for the fact that I don't think I need to, and I don't want like people turning up to the uni. As weird as that sounds, they still might. I still want to kind of hit 10,000 subs. That was always my goal from the beginning, so I'd like to hit that. So if you have any videos you want to see of like the supermoto, or this, or going to places, obviously you're going to see videos of this going to places and, you know, bits and bobs. But if there's something specific you want to see, like a track day or something, as long as I have the money, which is going to be tight, but I'll manage. Yeah, I think that's most things. I wrote bits down, but I don't think that was all of it. But one thing that I do remember is, so that SV650 video, that last video I did put up, I actually crashed that same day on this bike. So when I got to Cheddar that day, I knew my tyre was bad, like it was bald. I got there and all the cords were showing, and I was just like, no, I'm not riding it. I was like, please guys, it's like a really good day, I need to ride some people's bikes, please. So I still got a Honda Grom video, 2017 Honda Grom video I did, obviously that SV650. But yeah, my missus and my sister ended up coming, and we had a meal there. And because, oh, I hear a bike. Because the bike had been sitting for so long, the tyres were cold. So as soon as I got on it, I had the missus and my sister in the back, like in their car following me. We went around the first corner and the bike just slipped, and it didn't go down hard, but it scratched the bottom of the old fairings down here and scratched the frame sliders, so I was like, that's why I replaced everything. Nice. Pretty sure that was a bandit, but like cafe racer styled, which is quite cool. Yeah, like I wasn't hurt, I was going like 10 miles an hour, it was kind of just whoops, and I just led there and I was like, oh, for fuck's sake. And there was actually a guy taking pictures of fucking stupid cyclists going around Cheddar. He didn't even fucking come to help me. Some climber came and picked a bike up with me, but he just fucking stood there and I'm just like, you dickhead. But that's cyclists for you. Right, I'm gonna ride a little bit. I'll have this at the end of the video and I'll add little bits in. If there's anything else I forget, I'll put it in the description. But that's pretty much everything. I think I've updated most things. If not, I think I've updated most things anyway. Yeah, so let's just ride. Yeah, so don't expect any videos anytime soon, but if you do watch my videos, make sure this video gets out there so everybody that did watch my videos knows what's going on. I'm sorry it's been so overdue and stuff, I really am, but you know, life takes over, and being such a small channel, there's no point putting this ahead of everything else. I needed to get my life straight, and I finally feel like I'm actually getting somewhere. I'm off depression tablets and I feel good. Now let's have some fun. Second gear, boys. That's second gear, and it's not like I've even redlined it. That's why 1000cc bikes are just mental. They're absolutely crazy.